For over 1,000 years, this country used to be the heart of the Silk Road, connecting Europe and China. Some cities used to be more important in this country than, let's say, Paris or London. And even today, the architecture you can find around is one of the most unique anywhere in the world. Welcome to Uzbekistan. We are starting right in the capital called Tashkent, which most travelers just skip and head straight to the other cities like Samarkand and Bukhara, which we'll visit later. But we have this day in Tashkent to explore because it's a very unique city, combining old Soviet architecture with modern parts of the city, and it's, I think, very interesting to see. So let's take a look. Here in Tashkent, you can find one of the most unique and beautiful subway systems in the world because it comes all the way back from the Soviet era, and during that time every single station has a unique design. Here at this one there are these very beautiful pillars made from glass actually, and some pictures and statues on the walls. So we are going to ride through a few stations now and explore this incredible system. So we've been exploring Tashkent for a few hours, both in the city center and the metro stations, and now we are a bit further out from the center in this kind of small neighborhood. There's a big mosque right behind me, and I have to say that it's like really interesting city. We came here from Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, and compared to that, Tashkent is much more modern than Bishkek. But it's very interesting to see this fusion of very modern buildings. There are many modern skyscrapers and also those old buildings, metro stations. And tomorrow early morning we are hopping on a high-speed train and we are heading to the very famous city of Samarkand. See you in the morning. Good morning from Tashkent railway station. This right behind me is the high-speed train of Uzbekistan. Yeah, even Uzbekistan has high-speed railways, and we are about to hop onto this train, which should achieve the top speed of 250 kilometers per hour, and we should get with it all the way south to a city called Samarkand. And welcome from Samarkand, Uzbekistan's probably most iconic city, and there's a reason for it. Firstly, it's one of the oldest cities in the entire Asia, more than 2,700 years old, and it's been the hub for the Silk Road for ages, and it was also chosen by the leader, kind of Uzbekistan national hero, Amir Temur in the 14th century to be as the capital of his empire, and he decided that he wants to make Samarkand the most beautiful city in the entire world, and I think he definitely achieved it in a big way. Now we walked for a bit further and we got to this incredible mosque called Bibi Kanim. It was built on the brink of 14th and 15th century, and it used to be the largest mosque in the world, and now it's not the largest, but still it looks absolutely stunning. Let's go inside. And now, as sunset approaches, we got to a very iconic place called Registan Square, which is the main square of today's Samarkand, but it used to be the most important place in the ancient Samarkand. During the Silk Road trade, all the people gathered here, and the square is surrounded by three of these magnificent buildings. There is the central one, then one on right, one on the left, and these used to be Islamic schools, and again built with this magnificent design with all the blue tiles and incredible domes made from the blue stone, and it looks really incredible, and it's a peak of the Islamic architecture. And we have arrived to the city of Bukhara. This is another very special city after Samarkand, where you can find some stunning architecture, mosques, and again, it's a little bit different than in Samarkand, where they were using a lot of these blue tiles. Here it's much more with these bricks, etc., and the blue tiles are just the final touch, and I'm really looking forward to it. So let's explore Bukhara together. And just outside of Bukhara, you can find this very interesting place. It's called Shaki-Naqshband, and it's actually one of the most important Islamic sacred sites of Sufism. It has a history all the way back to, I think, 14th or 15th century, and it's one of the most important places not only here in Uzbekistan but worldwide. And compared to Bukhara, there's really no one. It's basically just us. Look at this, and it's this quite a big complex that you can walk around. So that's what we're doing right now. And now, after exploring the old town of Bukhara, we decided to do a quick trip outside of the city to see how it looks like here in the nature. There's quite nice big lake about 1 kilometer from here, although there are a bunch of resorts, etc. And also there's this nice salt flat, already something that transforms into some kind of a desert. And if we would go like for a few more 100 kilometers, then we would really reach the parts of Uzbekistan that are completely empty. Unfortunately, we don't have time for that, but at least this was nice to explore different parts outside of the cities. It was a short but a very fun trip. With that, we said goodbye not only to Bukhara, but to the entire Uzbekistan. To be honest, 6 days is definitely not enough to see the entire country, but I feel like even in this short time, we were able to experience the magic Uzbekistan has to offer. I hope you enjoyed this trip with me as much as I did, and that I inspired you to go out there and explore, because in the end, that's what it's all about. Goodbye, and see you soon in another video.